Well, it's Sunday, and Gracie and I have been here at Freedom Acres. As you can tell, she's worn out. All that laying around just kills her. So, did we have an exciting day at Freedom Acres today? Yeah, we always do. It's amazing how exciting things can be here. So, what, pray tell, did you do today, Kim? Well, a couple things. I spent a lot of time in the garden area. I just resorted things and in terms of all of my soils and got them all organized. I took care of all the little planties and made sure that they were taken care of and watered. The sweet potato patch is still sweet potatoing. I got a new little fairy for the sweet potato patch because I figured a fairy was needed over there. So now they have company. The rainwater collection tank that nobody has seen in a while. That is look at that. Boy, gray hair just sucks. I gotta tell you, it fuzzes. Okay, so anyhow, rainwater collection tank. So it is collecting because it's raining quite a bit now, which is good for the planties and good for the rainwater collection tank, which I'll be using to do some more watering over there. It's kind of yucky water, but it'll work for what I need it for over there. So that's nice to see it filling up again. And mostly today it was pouring rain. And so when it's raining and I'm here, then what we get to do is we get to do interior things. So the two things I did was that I really scrub cleaned the inside of the shipping container home. So I spent a lot of time in there today doing what I needed to do to get it all clean inside and make sure everything works. So I checked out the washer dryer. It works. The hot water works. The washlet works. So things are all working, and now they're all not quite Kim approved clean yet, but Kim cleaned enough that it's okay until I have a pass to live here. And then the other thing I did was that I went to I spent some time in the shipping container, the storage shipping container that I have over in the garden area. And a friend of mine, Linda, gave me some shelving, some extra shelving that she had, which was very useful for me. So I put that shelving together and started rearranging the container. I also got myself a couple of USB rechargeable camping lights that are on tripods, which makes it easy to be able to see in there. That always helps, being able to see. And so I was in there with my my Ego fan, my battery operated fan, and my lights, and putting up shelving and continuing to rearrange things in there. So that's a very cool feeling. I'd like to get that to where it's a workable area. I know that I still need to do the flooring in there. But at least for the time being, I've got everything kind of cleaned up in there and beginning to rearrange things. So that was kind of cool too. Okay, Kim, so now for the real deal, what's happening with things for the county? So I think I told you last week that I thought I have found a private provider. Now, I have not heard from him again since our initial conversation. We had about an hour-long conversation 2 weeks ago, and I sent him all the information that he needed to check everything out, figure out what he could do. Of the 14 inspections, at least 11 of them, he can see them with his own eyes. The ones that we still have a problem with are the things that are behind the the wall, the sheetrock that the container came with. So I will be trying to contact him again this coming Monday. And I know that he was not just sitting waiting for me to show up in his life. So I'm sure he had clients and a workload, and this is 4th of July weekend. So I know a lot of people take some extra time before and after those kind of holidays so they can get a decent vacation in. So I'm assuming that all of that is going on in his life, and I'll see if I can reach him this week. But that's what we're looking for. I now also have, just to move on, okay, because that's all we have right now is that. I am hoping that once he's able to go through everything, by the way, and we're able to talk, that we can move things fairly quickly in the direction we need to move them, whatever that direction happens to be. So, I'll let you look at Grace instead of me. I know that it's actually much nicer to look at. So, as for this week, I love her little paws. She's so good with me. She lets me just rub her and pat her, and doesn't put up much of a fuss most of the time. So let's see, what's the next game plan? So I now am at the point that next week, I really, unless it's pouring rain again like it was today, I really want to get started on putting the raised beds together and getting those filled and start getting some summer planting done, because there is quite a bit that we can actually do with things here in Florida in the summer. Even though it's hot, there are quite a few things that actually don't seem to mind our heat. So hopefully next week that gets to start, and between now and then I am continuing to grow some pineapples at home now. I've got some cucumbers, some oranges, and some mangoes that I am going to try to start planting seeds this week. I'm just playing the game of they'll be able to come here and get in the ground soon. Maybe that's what'll happen. So Gracie and I, yes, no matter how unenthused she may look, she's simply relaxed. Gracie and I, we send you freedom for yourself and your life between now and next week when we see you. And of course, we send you tons and tons of love. So I keep standing in being love, and hopefully for you and your life, you can be in a state of love too. So I will see you soon. Okay, bye. Bye, Gracie. Bye. Bye, Gracie. Bye. Bye.